Hey guys, today I'm going to go over chapter 2 of Psycho-Cybernetics. I am doing a little playlist on my channel for this book because I really wanted to study it, and I just thought it would be really good for me as I am trying to really learn the concepts in this book to actually take notes and then to make a video about it, so I'm really getting it sunk into my brain. So hopefully you'll find some value in listening to my little takeaway notes from each chapter. And if you've read this book, feel free to leave anything that you took away from each chapter, as it will be good for anyone that sees the video and or the comments to really get that information. So I'm just gonna quickly go over this. I'm gonna try to make it a fast video so it's not too boring. So yeah, here we go. So in chapter 2, I really think that's when he brings in the concept of manifestation, because he actually brings manifestation up. So at the end of chapter 2, he actually says to select a target, and I put in my notes a manifestation, and then he says to do that for 21 days to see what happens. So let's rewind my notes to tie this all together for chapter 2. Psycho-Cybernetics is a communication system for effectively communicating with yourself. Cybernetics means the steerman, and servo mechanisms are so constructive that they automatically steer their way to a goal, target, or answer. In Psycho-Cybernetics, we are learning to more effectively communicate with and through the self-image to better control the servo mechanism within. Your servo mechanism is capable of being an automatic success mechanism or an automatic failure mechanism, which depends on the programming you give it through your self-image. So basically what that means, to me at least, is it's your way of, or it's a definition of how you are programming yourself as a person, how you operate, how you're thinking. Are you somebody who more naturally is negative, or are you somebody that's more naturally positive? Have you trained yourself to be one way more than the other? And then recognizing which way you've trained yourself, so that if you are negative, then you are aware of that and you're like, you know what, I don't want to be that way because all it's doing is creating more negative. And then you really start to work on training yourself to be more positive. And so it's the programming of yourself. Okay, and so he goes into the success principles, or the steps in programming yourself or your servo mechanism. So there are 5, and it is having an aim, which is your goal or target, having trust, think in terms of the end result and the means will take care of itself. Number 3, relax. Don't fear mistakes and failures. 4, learn. Mentally correct your aim after an error until you achieve a successful motion, movement, or performance. And 5, do. Let it work rather than make it work. Your creative mechanism operates below the level of consciousness, so you can't know what's going on beneath the surface. Act as if it will come through. Do the thing and you will have the power. So at the end of the chapter, that's when he brings up, so go ahead and put this into practice. For 21 days, you're going to select your manifestation or target, and you are going to have aim, trust, relax, learn, and do. And he says to do this for 21 days to see what happens, because usually if you have focused intention, you will be able to manifest some movement into your reality in the direction that you want. And for a lot of people, it might not take 21 days. And for some people, it might take more. Again, that probably depends on the amount of resistance that you have on the topic or the subject. So that was my takeaway from chapter 2 on Psycho-Cybernetics. If you're interested in seeing the rest of the chapters, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.